Hopefully there's people there. I can't even hear with this exhaust thing on. Hold on. I was going to leave that exhaust thing on there, but I can't hear a thing. So forget it. Um, Today, I'm going to do something a little different. Uh, I want to do some carving. Normally, I would start with turning this plate, but today I already turned the plate. I already drew out basically the pattern I want to do. So basically, what I'm doing is there's it's a little bit of a cheat. There's online you can find there's dot mandela, and I happen to get these drill bits for the Dremel, and they make like a bubble or a dot, and there's all different sizes, and so you can actually do a dot mandala pretty easily. So what I want to do is I want to carve all this into the into the cottonwood. I've already drawn it out. If you can see, I just done the basics of it, and I'll probably do some embellishment around the things. I don't happen to have a bit big enough for the one thing, so I'm gonna just have to make do. So anyway, the process will be that I'll carve all these with the Dremel and these different drill bits. What I'll do is I'll do all the same size and then work to the next smaller size and then work to the next smaller size, and just keep going down. There's about 8. Yikes! Goodness sake, sorry about that. There's about 8 different sizes altogether, and anyway, I shall just do the carving, and then what I'll end up doing is I'm going to then go around all the outer edge of the carvings with the black magic marker. What I had seen this demonstration in at a symposium, and what they did was they used India ink, but I really don't want to have India ink all over the place. It's way too difficult to get it just in those grooves. And then this cottonwood is way too soft that if I did it just in the grooves, I'd end up with it kind of staining the rest of the wood. So, um, hey, Benjamin, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So anyway, today is not any wood turning. The only time I'm going to be using the lathe at all is to sand down. After I do the carving, then I would end up having to do a light sanding before I start doing the paint. The other thing with the paint, so I had wanted to, I didn't know which I wanted to do. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is I mixed little containers of polyacrylic with some mica powder. And I'm just going to put that on the dots instead. I was going to do regular paint, watercolor. I was going to do magic markers. This actually gives me a hard finish already and a secure finish as far as the color goes. I have a little bit more flexibility with the colors. And also, it dries pretty quick. It dries in like an hour or something. So it'll work out well. And so we'll do that after. All right, now I got to put my geeky safety glasses on. And I don't know if my glasses are. Yeah, well, it helps if you actually charge them, but they're at least a prescription lens. So I have my Dremel. I have my Dremel here, and I have this extender wand, just because it's a little bit more comfortable to hold in your hand than it is the whole big Dremel thing. All right. See, that makes a nice dot. So let's go to just going to have to put some kind of exhaust on. Sorry. I was trying to not, but I'm going to have to do some kind of exhaust. Otherwise, I'll be setting off the fire alarms. Let's do this exhaust. Might be a little less noisy. And we can put on a little music. I found some background music. It's really dorky and really silly, but whatever. It's not quiet. And I have this on like the highest setting. Benjamin, I appreciate any time that you're here. So this actually burns a little. So it does already give a little bit of a black outline. This was another one of those classes that I did not want to attend at all, and my friend dragged me kicking and screaming to it, and I absolutely love it. So let's go here. Now you can see where I'm getting a little bit off the line, but I'll sand it afterwards, so it's fine. As long as I go deep enough, I should be good. No, I downloaded some non-copyright music. That's why it's so stupid sounding. So basically what I'm doing is I kind of go down and around. Also, when you get these tips, they come flat on the top, and you have to put them on the sander, you know, the grinder, to get the points again. All right, now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm going to go in the center because I don't have a bit big enough. But what I'll do is I'll do in the center, and then I'll do little dots all around to make it a bigger circle than the rest. All right, I think that's it for this size. You see how it's pretty fast? It's pretty fast. Yeah, I want to go in the next smaller size. Oh man, the camera's frozen again? Damn it. Thank you for letting me know. Please. Gosh, I don't know what is wrong with my cameras. Now I'm a little further away. Sorry. Let me see if I can make this a little closer. Okay. Better? All right. Well, it's better than frozen, so either way. No matter what, it's better than frozen. I can't tell you how much frustration I've had with these cameras. All right, so I wanted to show you. So like this, okay. I don't know if you can see the little spikes. Whoops, little spikes on the top. This actually had a smooth, non-sharp top to it when I got it. So then I had to put it on the grinder and get rid of the outer edge that was protecting those spikes. I hope I'm making sense. Now let's see, we're gonna go here. Okay. Did not get that in all the way, clearly. What the heck? Sorry. Jeez. You know, it's like, if anything can go wrong, it will. I ordered these as a set. They should all be the exact same size. I don't know. All right, good. Now I forgot what one I was doing. Good morning, Michael. All right. That might be it for this. Yeah. Well, let's pray I can get this back out. Come on, come on, come on. Jeez Louise. I'm telling you. Yay, got it with the tape on it. Woo! That was scary. All right, so let's see the next biggest size. Michael, what do you call it? I did put on for the streaming to do both vertical and horizontal. I don't know why it didn't go yet. That's annoying me. Benjamin, you're talking Greek to me by saying it's beta. I don't know what. Yeah, I have OBS, and I got a message from YouTube that I can stream in vertical or horizontal. So I clicked on it to yes, I want to stream in both, and all right. All right. Oh, for gosh sake. Why did none of these things happen when I'm working by myself? What the heck is going on? Come on. Ugh. I am trying to get this stupid thing off of here and it's not coming off. All right, let's do this. Let's unscrew it completely. Oh, there we go. Finally. Very hot. Trying not to touch it. Oh, goodness sake. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you, we're trying to do this streaming. For some reason, when I'm by myself and doing this, everything goes smoothly. Then I start doing the streaming, and it's like doing a tightrope without a net. Everything's going to go wrong. The cameras freeze, the tools break. All right, let's see this. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty here. I think I'm going to do this one. Because now what's left is the little stuff, all the accent pieces. Yay, it worked. Got a fight. All right, next smallest. We're getting down pretty small now. Let's do this. No, I don't want to do that. What do I want to do? Let's go here first. All right, now let's do this. So I did an IRD. I watched an IRD the other day by David Landers, I think. And he did a 3-piece goblet. Oh, I cannot wait to try it. It is so pretty. All right, so now we've got to do now it's pretty much up to me. Not following any pattern. Not even really getting evenly spaced. That was really off. Okay, now, where else do I have to do? I have to do here. So this is where the artwork comes in. When you just kind of yeah, I screwed this up completely, but all right. Now, where else do I want to go? I think I want to go around here. Geez, I'm really messing up. Oh, that one took 11. Go figure. But I do believe that I have the right that if anybody ends up counting just how many I did, I get to stab them at some point. So it's only fair. All right. One thing I want to do. Jeez. Okay. That's that size. Okay. It's getting there. Finally putting all that money my parents spent on art college to use. All right, so let's see now. I've got to do some in here. Got to connect these. Let's see. These. Oh, that's a good idea, Benjamin. I'll have to do that. Let's see. That's that. What am I going to do? I'm going to go here. All right. Let's go here. else do we need it? Need it here. I don't know what I did. All right. I think I'm gonna call it quits here and start so that I can paint. All right. So I'm just gonna go over it with the 320 sandpaper. Helps to turn the thing on. All right, I got all the roughness off. Great. Right. So, like I said, I just mixed up mostly polyacrylic and a little bit of mica powder. Should have mixed. Okay. Let's start with this color since I like it the least. Oh, gosh. I forgot to go over everything with the magic marker. That's not going to work. All right, never mind. Never mind. Let's just do this a little and see what happens. I can do this thick enough that it gets into the groove. Okay, this music is really making me insane. Sorry. We're going to have to just go with silence because I can't take that. Okay. So with the polyacrylic also, it almost looks like it's a bead. And the polyacrylic is a high gloss, so it's going to have, you know, a shine of its own. And then I'll put shine over the top of it. But it's going to stand proud of the plate. So you'll feel it almost like it's a bead. You know, I did not really sand this well enough. Okay, well that sucked. There you go. Okay. Let me try to get that out. Okay, well, guess what? All right, now let's see what other one do I want to do with this. I just think I want to do this one. I love the polyacrylic. It dries so fast. And with the 600 grit sanding between, you can do as many coats as you want to get as much shine as you want. Trying to get in the whole groove here since I couldn't do the black magic marker. So you see how there's so much color, there's going to be so much color in it, that it doesn't really matter if I didn't do the exact number on each little section, like the exact number of dots, because it would be a little too overwhelming to the eye anyway, to try to figure that out. This here. All right. Can I go back? Benjamin, if I come to Denmark, we're supposed to go to Scotland next year, so who knows? Or I guess in a year and a half. So next week I'm going to be going to Myrtle Beach. I think I'm going to make a trip to the driftwood place, and maybe I'll do a live stream from there. It's really pretty cool. Your imagination goes wild when you see these pieces of driftwood and like what you could actually do with them. There was one bit of driftwood that came out of Cape Fear River, and it was like hundreds and hundreds of years old. I would not want to try to turn that. That would be hard as a petrified. Okay, I think that's it for this color. Oh God, that's all I need to do. All right, now I want to do. Oh, that's a good idea. We can do it via video. Absolutely. We have a mentoring program in my wood turning group, and it's fantastic. So I was supposed to do it back in the fall, and then got busy with the holidays, and then got busy in January. So I'm going to be going to one of the other members' houses to learn how to do wave box. I'm excited to do that. That should be fun. Okay, now I don't think I want to do a lot with this color. I think this color is a little too bold. I don't know. We'll see. I might go back to it. I'm going to switch. I'm going to do this one in the center. I went a little offline, but that's okay. We'll all survive it somehow. Let me see. I'm trying to look at the picture to get some ideas. Okay, that was a mistake. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to go over that part with another color anyway. It'll be fine. I am not loving these colors at all. Oh, this is awful. Maybe when I put the white on it, I don't know. Not liking it. You know, these colors look so pretty next to each other, lined up on the shelf here. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish this one and then go to some white just so that I can make sure. Okay. Actually, let's do this. What I like about the mica also is that there's just a little bit of a sparkle to it. What I love about the wood turning though is that the possibilities for artistic flair are just endless. I mean, there's no end to what we can create other than a square box. My mom used to tell me all the time, um, okay, Benjamin, thanks so much for coming. Thanks for rallying the troops also. Okay. All right. Let's stop with the colors for a few minutes and do white and see if that perks things up. Okay, well, you got to be better at it than me. Ah, okay. Well, the white is going all over the place. All right, I'll go back and fix that after. I am really disliking this. So this may all end up get sanded off. This is not working. Yeah, this is not working at all. So this is not how I'm going to end up doing this. Let me just see something here. If I use magic marker. Oh, look at how much brighter. Okay. That's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to end up sanding this all back off after it dries and then going over it with magic marker because that's going to look way better. You see how much brighter that is? That's like, this is awful. All right, so I guess that what I showed today was what not to do. What not to do. I think that yeah, I think that my best move is going to be to do white magic marker. And I'll do all the white. I'll figure out how to get a pretty color blue because I'm not crazy about the color blue I have for magic markers. But I might leave these here because I kind of like that color. So anyway, stay tuned for a video in about a week or so of the finished product. And I hope that you learned something. Get the Dremel, get the Dremel bits, uh, the little round ones. You know what? There's just so many things you can do with these bits. Like when I first saw them, I was like, oh, I'm not spending the money for that. And then I thought, you know, you can do grapes, you can do bubbles in the water, you can do so many different things with these, all these different size cup. I think that's what they're called, is they're cup grinder bits. So anyway, this will be done soon. I'll work on it the rest of the day. I have to let it dry actually, and then come back and work on it. And hopefully you'll tune into the finished video that I'll put out. Not the live stream, but the finished video. And hopefully you like what you see. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And now I don't know how to turn this off.